one we'd like to have come forward for this. We have some parents here of a Purple Heart recipient who lost their son in Vietnam. And we'd like Francis and Betty Mesra, and we also would like you to come up here as well. You're the sister here. You gotta come up here. Pam Nesbitt. It says, in appreciation for Terry Francis Mesra's service and giving the ultimate sacrifice, we remember and honor your son's service during the Vietnam War. His dedication to our country and its military was commendable and honorable. Francis and Betty Mesra and Pam are presented the certificate of appreciation on behalf of their son's service and sacrifices to his country. Remembering is the only way to let these men live in our memories forever, and we will keep you in our hearts always. For the 4th Annual Vietnam Veterans Recognition 2013, all gave some gave all. Did Glenn Hampton make it? Glenn Hampton, please come forward so we can honor you. And Eau Claire. The president for the Eau Claire Purple Heart Association. Next one is Robert Wanish. Joseph Heil, can you come forward? Way back there. Bernard Hartung.
Thanks, Bernard. All right. Let's save a chair, especially for you right up here. Okay?
Yes.
Thanks for being here. Here, I'll leave this with Mark here.
How about Robert Bonesteel? Here's Robert. George Adrian. Okay, and then so we have another veteran here that we weren't aware of, and who also has 2 Purple Hearts, and we'd like him to come up and acknowledge him too. Mr. Dave Green, can you come forward?
We have a second special ceremony today. We'd like to now introduce and bring up here Nak Jean. She's the daughter of a Hmong pilot. And would you please come up here, Nak, and tell us about some special guests? There she is. Some special guests that we have here today.
I kind of surprised her. But I'm so proud of her. And, I'm just really honored to have a fellow sister, daughter of a Vietnam veteran, a Hmong veteran. And I was really honored to have an opportunity to be part of a Hmong T-28 pilot reunion, the first of its kind in 40 years, that took place this last June. And so we had General Schwartz there and some other high military ranking officers there to help pay tribute. And so I thought, well, what a neat way for a daughter, a proud daughter of a Hmong veteran, to be able to kind of give us a brief overview of who the Hmong T-28 pilots are before we bring them on.
Thank you. First of all, I'm very honored to be here today among all of you. Thank you for all your contributions and everything that you did. Truly, without all of you Vietnam veterans, I probably wouldn't be here today, honestly. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the Hmong T-28 pilots. These were an elite group of men, who are very, just very humble, very, just not known, even within our Hmong community, I'm saddened to say. These were young men, probably at the most 17, 18, 19 at the time, some with young children. Most of them farmers, uneducated, and, they went in and they were trained to fly these planes, which were truly outdated equipment compared to today's standards. They didn't have all the fancy navigation systems in the planes and things that we have today. Everything was done by sight. Not only that, but in treacherous conditions, whether it be, when it was foggy, rainy, day, night, they flew endless missions. And truly, their motto for them was fly until you die. And every single time they were called out, these men went out there without question, without doubt. And sacrifice, we lost probably over half of their group were lost in this war. Probably about a group of 35 to 37 men. Today there are only 17 remaining. And I'm proud that they have come out today so that you can all get to know them a little bit better. And we have two of the pilots, one up from the Twin Cities up here, Mr. Pong Yang, if you would please stand up here. We also have, who's traveled quite away from Chicago area there, Mr. Hua Xiong, if you would stand up as well. I would gladly call these two men my father as well, because they have become that to me over the course of the year that I've spent getting to know them and the rest of the pilots. So thank you.
Yang, can you please come forward? And we also want to bring up Mr. Tai Bang. If you could please come up as well. Okay. So, in appreciation for your tireless efforts and sacrifices, we thank you for your service during the Vietnam War. Your dedication to our country and its military is commendable and honorable. Feng Yang is Kua. We have Kua here in front of us here. But Kua and Feng Yang is presented the certificate of appreciation for his service and sacrifices to the United States. The Hmong T-28 pilots have not only served honorably during the Vietnam War, they have also contributed many things to our country since the end of the war. They are our teachers, social workers, business owners, and leaders in the community. Your service, sacrifices, and the many contributions to our country today shall never be forgotten and always be appreciated. All gave some gave all. Thank you for your service. One for your father, Mr. Tu Bang, as well. So you should come up here again. Sorry. Ask Judy. I'll drive you crazy, right? It's all good. It's all good. She said she loved me, though. Okay. But I have a certificate for you as well. And Tweet Smith International Outreach Certificate of Recognition and Appreciation. On behalf of Tweet Smith International, and as a proud daughter of an American Vietnam veteran and Vietnamese mother, my organization and I want to thank you for your services and sacrifices during the Vang is presented the Certificate of Appreciation for his service and sacrifices in the United States. The Hmong veterans have served honorably during the Vietnam War. It has always been important to our organization that the Hmong veterans are recognized and be a part of our event and us. Vietnam Veterans Day is a day to remember all Hmong veterans' service and sacrifices. We are honored to have you share your story at our 2012 Vietnam War Era Symposium. We have heard much about your humble leadership in the Hmong community. The Hmong contribute greatly to the United States today. We are grateful for this honor and opportunity to honor you. Chung Toi Kong Bao Za Wen An. We will never forget you. Thank you.
To be here, and especially I brought Mr. Vang too. That his name is Chu Sein, and he has been serving in the army for many years, and I'm proud that I brought him today too.
Thank you, Dr. Hur. Dr. Hur has been a great liaison for us with the Hmong community, and he's a well-respected community leader as well.
Down this way so we can fit y'all in. Yeah, some on the other side, yeah. Tall people in the back. Okay there?